my family life before Janet got sick. Wow, we are a young, happy family. We'd been married before the first sickness for 6 years. Blessed with 2 kids, boy and girl, Pedro and Jasmine. A young couple going through the normal growth of a marriage and new parenthood and new business and new careers, and we're a young family, young and happy. Janet's diagnosis of lung cancer was not straightforward. We spent as a family some 7 to 8 months going through DVT treatment, deep vein thrombosis, which sadly kept recurring. We'd just gone for Easter with the kids up country and her legs started swelling. Sadly, we stayed on trying various treatments, one culminating with the clot landing in the heart, which was a very trying time for us. And then it recurring and recurring, and how we ended up leaving the country was to go and seek what could be the problem that was making them recur. And we thought it was a 1-week trip. We were dashing by and we found some people online who got us to India, and we did the tests and were ready to dash the Taj Mahal for this, but the doctor insisted on a few more tests. And sadly, after 3 days, they told us we were at stage 4 lung cancer. She had lost her dad to the same disease actually she lost him 2 weeks into our marriage. So lung cancer is something that was very close to us. How we found out how the diagnosis came was also quite a shocker, because what happened is that we did the test. And when we did the test, we were sure the reason she was getting blood clots was some anomaly in her blood, which for some reason couldn't stop clotting. So Janet's diagnosis, when the doctor came, he asked whether she was in the bathroom at the Apollo Hospital in Delhi. And I asked him, could I call? I said, no, I don't have to. Because even he was shocked, because we were this very optimistic couple that was just passing through. And he told me Janet has stage 4 lung cancer and he gives her 3 to 6 months. And I was left, and so she stepped out of the bathroom and she had to ask me what exactly happened. I mean, who was that? And I said it was he was called Dr. Zaidi. And she told me, and I asked her, what did he say? And I had to tell her that it was stage 4, but I did not tell her about the 6 months. For me, as her husband, I always knew that the only way out of this was to give her hope, and hence why I withheld the information on the 6 months. My daughter was 2. I mean, our daughter was 2 at the time. I mean, this is a kid. She had just started baby class. And you can imagine for a 2-year-old to be separated from the mother was really, really hard. And we had said we were going for a week. And so all the time she would ask, where's mommy? And we used to do Skype calls almost every other day. And she could never understand why she could only see the mom inside the computer. So that was hard. My son became very prayerful. And he would go to school and say, pray for my mom, she's really sick. I think for what I would say, when this happens to you as a family, is when you really realize what's important. And there's too much in the current life we live, which we bother with too much that doesn't matter. Half of healing, in fact, I would say 3/4 of healing is mental health and emotional health. And your spouse or your partner or whoever you're giving care to, the only source of hope is you. And so you have to enter a very selfless space where you realize you have to stay strong. No, you do. Yes, you do collapse, but you learn to collapse in private. You learn to keep the faith. You learn to keep hope. You learn to communicate constantly of the hope to the patient. One more day with your spouse is a lot.